Hey guys, Mark here, Celtic Crossbows. Did my monthly shop today and seen a massive jump in a lot of the prices I do my shopping monthly, and discovered things like Nescafe 500mg had got up to £6.50 a jar in Tesco's, up from £5 a jar only a few months ago. Things like sugar, flour have all risen a third in about 3 months. Next time you do a shopping, do yourself a favour. I done it today. Stock up on freeze-dried goods. Instant mashed potato, powdered milk, powdered eggs, anything like that, stockpile it. Because in 12 months' time, you're going to be paying nearly double. And what you've stored now, it will pay you dividends in 12 months' time. Trust me, that short a window. Look to channels like Canadian Prepper. He's got a great blog, and he's got an inside tap to those in the military of what's actually going on. He's saying that early 2023, when the shit's really going to hit the fan. I pay attention to him. He knows what he's talking about. Things you can do around your home. If you're going to bug in, especially in London, places like that, start looking at putting metal grids on the inside of your windows, security. Because what you got, other people will want. Looting's going on in London now. More stabbings than ever before. London now, I think, it had 23 stabbings this year. Last year was something like 65 stabbings. Unheard of. So yes, next time you go shopping, freeze-dried goods, stock up on those. Canned goods, stock up on those. Tins of Heinz beans, corned beef, spam, bacon grill, soups, porridges, rice pudding, anything like that with a long shelf life. Frozen goods only last a few months in the freezer, 6 months tops. That's going to be actually something like beef and meat. You're going to freeze it, buy it as you go along. But for other things, canned goods and that, if you see it on special offer, buy it. Even if you don't want it right now, buy it. You will use it, you will need it, you will save yourself money long term. If coffee has got £1.50 a jar in 3 months, I drink a lot of coffee. You can guarantee in the next 3 months it's going to go up again. You buy 10 jars now while he's offering Tesco's at £5 a jar. You just save yourself £1.50 a jar or £15 on 10 jars of coffee. By the time you get to Christmas, you might have saved yourself about 30 quid just on coffee. That 30 quid will be enough to pay for your week's electricity. The way things are going, you'll need every penny. Basic skills you need to improve. Cooking skills, carpentry skills, DIY skills, things like this. Why DIY in carpentry? In case you have got a bug out or reinforce your house, you're going to need to know how to attach securely grids, wooden panels, things like this. Window gets smashed, you'd have to put boarding to secure your property, etc. Useful for making tools, implements, lean-tos and things like this. These skills which you're going to need to learn. It sounds a bit like fear-mongering, but it's just the way things are going. Last year alone, I believe it was the average was 800 illegal refugees a day entering Britain. What's that? 8, 16, 24, about 3,500 a week. So that's 3, 7, that's 14,000 a month, 140,000 10 months, about 150,000 illegal refugees a month, times by 10 years, that's 1.25 million illegal refugees and breeding. Where are they getting the money from? It comes from us. Hyperinflation, that means things are going to go down and down. People are going to become more desperate and look to steal from others. Crime is rising. The government doesn't have the money to increase the number of police officers. We know this from recent situations in the news. So do yourself a favour. Learn yourself some cooking skills. Save yourself money. Places like McDonald's now is £6.50 for an average takeaway meal. Last year was £5. Pizzas now £14. That's about $18 to you guys in the States for a 10-inch pepperoni pizza. It's ridiculous. And things are just going to continue to get higher. The poor will continue to become more desperate as they've driven past biting point because they just can't get nothing. So if you're bugging in, get yourself some carpentry skills, learn to cook, and above all, learn to shoot. Slingshots, crossbows, air rifles, shotguns, whatever you can practice with, practice. Not for offensive means, but for defensive. Because if the shit hits the fan and the police can't get you, and there's a good chance that they won't, you're going to need to know how to defend yourself and your family. Take care, guys. Only a quickie for tonight.